And looking elsewhere, volunteers have started moving nearly 100 animals from an improvised pet shelter in Chua Chu Kang. They were left in the lurch after their caregiver died of an asthma attack last month. Now, many of the cats and rabbits now need medical attention.
The animals were kept in what looked like a converted storeroom in a corner of Farmart Centre.
It's oppressingly hot in here. There's clearly a ventilation problem, no proper windows that I can see. And when it starts to rain, like now, the tin roof is leaking.
Volunteers worked over the weekend. They sent the most critically ill to the vet, while others were groomed as they waited to be moved to various shelters. It's uncertain how long the animals have been here, but their late caregiver, Ms. Pauline Chin, had been renting the space for the past 10 years. Tenants say Farmart Centre has been suffering from a chronic state of pet abandonment, and Ms. Chin was single-handedly caring for those left behind by their owners.
80% of her animals are abandoned by their owner. They actually just leave it outside her shop, or if not, it's actually been just let go outside her shop lah. And by the time she come out, she see the abandoned animal. She don't have the choice but to just bring them in for a shelter and food and water.
After her death, abandonment at the centre continues. These are the latest victims left near her shop in the early hours of the morning. A committee tasked to review animal welfare law in Singapore has recently called for harsher penalties for animal abandonment and abuse.
I feel that the public education is much more important. People need to be taught, abandonment is, how bad is the abandonment? Whenever you bring a pet home, you should treat them as your family.
Authorities have fined Ms. Chin 4 times since 2003 for keeping more than the approved number of animals, but the problem did not stop.
In a complex case like this one, where it involves an animal lover, we really hope that there was a mediation and engagement process brought in earlier, so that the caregiver could have received the help that they needed, the support that they needed before the situation spiraled.
For these creatures, what's next is treatment, sterilization, and hopefully adoption.